Hi, Congressman Tracy Mann with a quick Mann Minute. The House this week is going to spend a lot of time talking about China, and specifically a bill that the Democrats put together called the Concedes Act. It's really the Concede to China Act. Understand, unfortunately, that this bill is 3,000 pages. It was put together with zero Republican input or support. And many of the things that were in the Build Back Better plan that has not moved forward have been pushed into this plan. They're trying to ram it through. $325 billion. Understand that the words coral reef appear in this legislation more time than the words China. There's the climate change police. It's sending $8 billion to the UN for climate change initiatives. Unfortunately, it's toothless talking points. Instead, I sent on to different legislation called the Countering Communist China Act. And this act actually has teeth. It really talks about how we need to address China's stealing of our intellectual property. Talks about highlighting the human rights abuses that we see throughout China, especially in their genocide of the Uyghur Muslims. Talks about COVID-19 and that we need to really look at the origins of COVID-19, how it came about in Wuhan, how the Chinese government chose to cover it up. This act also bolsters national security. We ought to be doing those things instead of this bogus Concede to China Act. We also need to spend more time really focusing on our trade relationship with China, specifically the commitments that they made 2 years ago in the phase one trade deal, where they committed to buying a certain amount of our products, and here 2 years later, they're $16 billion short of buying American ag products. There needs to be clawbacks of that. There needs to be accountability. They made a promise, they didn't connect. They didn't keep their promise. So discouraging, but make no doubt about it, for decades to come, China is our adversary. We need to have serious legislation put forward that addresses China. Unfortunately, that's not what we're seeing in the House. That'll most likely pass this